Oh, I know you've been waiting 10,000 years for this new video to come out.
Yeah.
Well, we tell you, we're waiting for that. We're waiting for that DLC. And we've been waiting a long time for that DLC.
What we do is we go through and we the 10 things we most want to see in the Scarlet Violet DLC coming up. We got I think it's probably more like 13 things.
About 5 of them are the same.
Oh, they're coming up on this episode of the Bells and Whistles podcast.
Run that intro.
Oh, this is my favorite one yet. What a disgusting thing. Welcome back to the Bells and Whistles podcast.
Hey,
Ryan
welcome
Quigley,
back.
Eve from Bernie, as always. How you doing over there? You okay? You enjoying the summer, the hot
With
weather?
the hot summer?
Getting a little swamp ass over there?
A
You
little bit.
freak.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, oh yeah, a little bit.
How you doing? How's the play going? You're almost done.
Oh, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad to come back.
Are you really?
Back into the well, yeah,
A minute ago, you said you were happy to be back.
Well, I'm happy. I'm happy to be back in the city, but I will be sad not to have a job.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'll be back to the old chess grind.
The old chess grind. You know, it's a common grind in America.
It's a common grind, right next
Yeah.
to the pepper grind. What was the thing that I wanted to? Oh, I was gonna ask
What are you
you.
gonna tell?
I was gonna. You ever thinking about getting your tubes tied?
There
What
isn't
do you
a day
think?
that I don't think about it. I think about it daily. Oh my god.
Wow, I'm too scared.
No, but if there was a way to do it, if it was a self procedure, I'd do it.
Oh,
If I could do it to myself.
What if
You know how
just-
people
what
pop
if you
their
just-
own pimples?
Yeah.
If I could
If you
skip
took
my
your
own
what if you took your
vast
balls and
deference.
spun them around a little bit?
What if? What if, folks? Give it a try.
Catch
kids.
us on Patreon.
Catch us on. Would you ever do it?
No, I feel like I
No?
get too scared of anything that's like I guess it's like not permanent. But
No,
I'm-
they say. I
yeah.
think it's more. I think it's safer than what they do to. What they're out there doing to women, isn't it? It's supposedly very simple.
Yes, supposedly, yeah.
Just a
I
little
guess
knot.
I'm a little scared because
Yeah?
they just open. How in my head I'm imagining they cut up right here and they peel off a little flap. And they,
Yeah,
and
I imagine
they start
that.
doing like the Among Us wire game.
I'll ask this:
Yeah.
what do you figure is an easier organ to shave, the vagina or a penis with two big old testicles? What do you figure? What would you pick?
These are the heavy hitting questions.
It's true. It's a powerful one.
Because
Because I'm firm in my belief.
You're firm in what you believe.
Yeah, there's not a doubt for me.
Well, it depends. It depends on vaginas have lots of different shapes.
I know
too,
they have
you know?
plenty of different. There's
Lots
a lot of
little-
nooks and crannies.
Yeah, lots of. I don't know. I think I'd probably say I'm gonna say it's harder to do it as a girl. I think it's probably harder to do it as a girl.
I couldn't disagree more.
You think so?
And I'm a feminist. People
yeah,
know that.
no, and believe me, you might not believe it, but I am too.
I'm a feminist. It really has less to do with skill and more to do with what's at stake. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
There's more danger at stake when going to town for a fella.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because with a hoo-ha, you make one slice, and at worst you have a bad cut. Worst case scenario, you need a stitch or two, and you have an embarrassing night. No one's bleeding out. No one's doing anything.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
yeah.
With a guy, worst case scenario, you slice your ball sack open,
and it all comes
and
tumbling out.
your testicles descend.
I don't know. See, I'm never worried about that.
I think about it every day, along with my. That's why I want to get a vasectomy.
You think that's gonna? We were supposed to talk about Pokemon today, but
I don't know.
I want to talk about this.
I just figure if there was more knots, he'd be safer.
There's more knots. Oh,
More
like,
knots.
yeah, less likely it's gonna fall.
Everything's tighter, you know. It'd be like it's like you know when we're putting away all these wires, you tie everything up so everything's in a nice bundle.
You know, it's you were ever in the Boy Scouts? They ever teach you the right knots to do?
No, I was
wonder
never
which
in a Boy
one they
Scout.
would do.
I wasn't talented enough. I lacked discipline as a child.
You like discipline?
Yeah. What about you?
No,
You don't
I
have
wasn't.
any of those
I wasn't
skills.
in the Boy Scouts.
That's Amelia Dahmer's area of expertise.
Yeah, Amelia Dahmer was at the Boy Scouts.
She's an Eagle Scout.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, it's
We've
true. I'm
been
picturing her.
misgendering her.
She would have been right in the. She would have been such a great cast member on Camp Laszlo.
I think she might have already been on.
She was, yeah.
She was that angry platypus.
Angry platypus. Isn't it racist? Did they have an like? They had an Indian elephant. Do you remember how racist?
Yeah,
that was?
Raj.
That was fucked up. Wasn't it?
That does seem, in hindsight, that doesn't seem great.
That doesn't seem
But
nice.
you can also say it was representation. What
I
other?
guess what's the difference?
You know, what other program had an Indian character?
I guess
that
they
was
didn't have
very-
any black characters.
Well,
They
they're
were
all
animals.
animals, yeah.
They're all animals. But we say they're all animals.
But that was an Indian.
But there was an Indian one. And then they had that dumbass rhino. Whatever that fucking guy's name was. What was his name? Clem?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that. I know
that
Laszlo.
yellow fucking rhino.
Yes,
he's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
he's
Oh, yeah. No.
stupid.
Yes.
He was a
wasn't-
stupid fucking rhino.
Was he a rhino?
I think he was a
He was
rhino.
tiny with them, right? He was like the third one,
Right.
and he didn't have anything to say, did he? He just kept.
No, he just said Clem.
Moaning.
Clem.
Yeah.
Something like that. Right?
Hey, Camp Laszlo fans
Yeah, kids.
out there, let
These
us know
people
what
are
you
too
think.
young for Camp Laszlo, aren't
Yeah,
they?
no, probably.
Remember Camp Laszlo? Let me know. Let me know in the comments.
Let me
you know
know.
I respond to every single comment.
Yeah, nice.
Kids.
What are we doing today? What's our big thing?
I said, DLC is coming around. Coming around the mountain. When it comes. And I said,
Jr.
Casey Jr. is coming around the track. I never admitted this to you,
Yeah.
but the Casey Jr. is coming around the track. When I looked that up and I incorporated that video, I forget what it was. I was like, oh, that's what he was talking about. So like,
I'm so mad.
I knew what you were talking about.
I'm so mad.
I mean, it's just
the grief I've been getting from
But
you.
everybody remembers that scene from Dumbo.
Yes.
But nobody knew what he was saying. Nobody knew. Like, I stand by being around the track. Is gonna But nobody knew Casey Jr. is coming around the track. Anyway, what we're going to do, we each have 5 things. We're going to put together a list of the 10 things that we most want to see in the DLC. You know what DLC stands for?
Things I'd like to see.
I don't know what is it downloadable content?
Oh, yeah, it's downloadable content.
But download is one
Dick
word.
sucking.
Dick licking, dig lip cock cunt. I didn't say cunt. I'm sorry, kids. It's been a week.
DSL.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Why'd they make download 2 words?
Downloadable. Yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, what we want to see in the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC,
Yeah,
what
what
we
is it,
want,
like
and it really, I think
Tangerine
what
Island?
I think what this is going to end up being,
Yeah.
is more of a referendum on what we sort of think about Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah,
our
yeah.
issues, our notes.
Yeah, no, I think that's... Hey, stick around if you want to see our notes.
Our notes. But that sounds good to me, doesn't it? Sound good to you?
I think it sounds great.
Yeah.
Now here, like, should we? Because we didn't really plan much ahead of time.
No.
So how tangible do you think your wish list is here?
I don't think many of them are going to happen. I don't
Okay.
believe in many, if any of them.
Yeah.
I think. I've
I've got two that I'm feeling kind of that I think they might do something with.
I think for sure one of my
Yeah.
things they're going to definitely have.
Okay.
I think everything else is pie in the sky or bullshit.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, you want to go first? You want to
go first? Because there's a chance we might have some overlap.
I know. I should have planned if we had like an overlap.
I don't know. I have 2 bonuses. But
Okay,
this is
good.
but also understand my list is not very good.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. It's
My
whatever.
my first one
what is
is,
it?
and this actually might be one that you have too.
Okay.
I think that what I'd like to see, the only way I can see one of the three Monkey Dory, Okie Dokie, and Pheasant Fucker.
yeah.
And
Okay.
Pheasant Fuckery.
Pheasant.
Yeah, no,
whatever
and,
the fuck that guy is.
And fiddlesticks.
See,
The only way I
water
see
on
that
my
works.
shit. You see
Oh,
what I did
what's
here?
going on? You're spilling.
Yeah, I just spit
You're having
up
a
on
little
myself.
dribble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, the only way I see that works is if you can catch them and they turn into a big mech. If you can like get all three,
Oh, they
and
become like a
combine,
Megazord?
like a Megazord. And I thought maybe that you would like that.
I think you're missing one piece, and it's the goddamn the fucking Ogrepon.
Yeah, Ogrepon.
I think they all come together, and I think they become like a Megazord.
See, I think that would be really
that
and
would
like
be sick.
they have like the kind of. I don't know if it's maybe not as Power Ranger inspired, but it looks kind of like Power Rangers.
I think
like
it
the little
totally
masks that
is.
they
I
have.
think that's the idea.
Yeah.
It's not called Power Rangers. In Japan, it has a different name that
Yeah.
everybody yelled at me that I was like, you've never seen blah, 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 as if I don't have 2 fucking Megazords in my apartment.
Yeah.
You dumb idiots. And yeah, I think that's totally what
That's
they're
kind of
inspired
what
by.
I'm like. I
Yeah.
think that's the direction it goes in, and if that's the direction, I think I can excuse a lot of.
Yeah,
the other
I think
stuff.
more so one of my honorable mentions was that they need to make good upon what they showed us.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Like that can't like what they are right there can't be it. You know what I mean?
And I'm
that's
sure
the
that's
biggest
probably
thing.
not it, but I am much more interested in kind of like a reason to collect all of them,
Yeah.
as opposed to like one of that they all turn into versions of them with sunglasses.
Right.
You know?
The question I would have is what if they're more like starters because they are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I remember this kind of argument.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
afraid of is that it's like, oh, you have to pick one and I'm going to pick Pheasant Flippity and then
Flippity,
you know,
dippity. Yeah.
I don't know, but I think I didn't think about the Megazord angle. That'd be fucking badass.
Yeah. So that's my first one.
Yeah, I'll go
Take it
into
away.
mine.
Take it away, Tonto.
So this is a layup, but I took the
Yeah.
layup to start off.
Yeah.
Proper terastallized forms that look cool and that are unique.
Sure.
Not
like,
just
you know.
not just fucking boring ass skins where they stick a hat
Yeah.
on, you know, it's just it's very clear that they built the skeleton for the fucking design, the the
Yeah.
thingy, and they
They
just
flopped it
paste
on.
everything
Yeah.
on top of that.
Yeah.
No, I want something unique. I want something for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that it's like 90% confirmed that we're gonna get those for
Yeah.
at least the starters, but I want a good amount of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I want.
So you feel like, are you talking the starters, like the actual starters, or these stupid?
No, I'm talking. I know. I think
Monkidori
for the actual
Yeah.
starters, they're going to get like proper
like
terastallized
versions that
Yeah.
do it for them.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the idea.
And
of
I
that.
hope that whatever the terastallized forms are, they're all cool choices.
Okay, cool.
I hope they're not dumb.
Yeah.
I can't think of like a dumb one off the top of my head,
You
but
know,
like
I like you say
know-
that, but then like with the soccer bunny. It's
Yeah.
he sits on a big ball.
Yeah.
Which I can't imagine.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't want any
So
fucking
something
dumb
like
shit.
that.
I don't want
Yeah.
dumb stuff. I want more cool stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's mine.
If you got cool ideas for what they would turn into, let us know.
Yeah,
you know,
please.
I could maybe see whatever is that, Quaquaval, maybe he gets like more ribbons coming out of him or something.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
don't know. I don't know. Or maybe he gets like, what if he gets boxing gloves? You know?
What if he gets an even fatter ass?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like the layup
Yeah.
is they give oh my god, what the fuck is the thing's name? Skeledirge. They give Skeledirge
Yeah.
a big sombrero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, but I don't
Like-
want to see a big sombrero because I actually have another. I have it later on in the list. I have
Okay.
from the
All
big
right. Yeah, you have to
sombrero,
watch the whole
Yeah,
video.
I have to watch the whole video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So my next one, and this is another one that I think they'd probably do, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I want my your Koraidon, your Miraidon, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I want it to get another little couple things that it can do in the overworld.
That's an overlap.
Yeah, it's an overlap with you.
Yeah,
I figured,
more or
yeah.
less.
I think
Yeah.
it should get a little. I want it to have a little treasure hunting mode.
Yeah.
I want it to bring back. This is the thing that I've been shouting from the rooftops since forever. But I
Right.
want them to bring back dive. Remember
Oh,
how
yeah.
great dive was?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was really fun. Like
That's
I
a
want,
good
I
one.
want them to bring that.
I
back
tried to
in some
think
way.
of another mode of transportation, and
Yeah.
I'm so shot. The only thing I could come up with was what if one becomes a little unicycle? Squeaky, 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 squeaky. You know, only
That would be really funny if they did
if
like
you're only
a
like
baby
in the
version.
yeah, that's
that
what
would be
I'm
great.
saying.
It's like a little baby version. of
Yeah,
that. But I think on top of that, so because those are the obvious ones,
Right.
But I think we could do better.
Okay.
So I said I think there should be a version where Koraidon turns into a basketball, and you could do a little hoop game.
I quite like that.
I think that would be real fun.
I really hated how they did nothing with the big soccer game, the big soccer field.
Yeah,
They didn't really do much with that.
No, they
It
didn't.
could have been way funner.
I think there's so much more stuff
But
that they could do.
the real layup is that there was really no good racing, was there?
No, really, there wasn't.
That's
I mean,
kind
remember
of-
they did that thing with the ice type one?
Yeah.
Like you could go and race him.
Right, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's kind of incredible that wasn't a bigger deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It shocks me how little there actually is to do in this game.
It's true.
Yeah.
The other thing that one of my honorable mentions, again, I
Yeah.
think my list of 5 is slowly shrinking.
Whittled down.
Is I wish they did more with Cyclizar.
Yeah.
It really offends me in many ways.
That they just
That
would throw
you
that
know
on
they
there.
didn't
There's
give
nothing.
him an
Yeah.
evolution or a pre-evolution. He just
Yeah.
sort of is what he is, and the 2 legendaries are sort of based upon him, and that's kind of all you hear.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting that they
It's super weird.
that it like falls into
it's
that.
super
Yeah.
weird and half baked, and I'm a little pissed that they didn't do something with him.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder, like, okay, is he gonna get a terastallized form? But also, I don't want to fucking see Cyclizar with a hat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want that.
And hey, unless it's a big sombrero, which
big
is my
sombrero.
4th. No.
I wish they did more with Cyclizar.
Yeah.
You know? It
No,
just feels so
it seems
weird.
crazy that wasn't
Yeah.
some kind of thing, even like as a story beat or something. You know, like
Yeah.
that seems very.
Because like when they
remember.
when they were sort of like teasing and introducing the game, they were like, "Oh, everybody
Yeah,
in this region
here's-
travels on Cyclizars."
Yeah.
I didn't see one fucking person riding a Cyclizar.
Do you know how hard it would be to animate that?
I'm saying.
They'd have to at least spend a couple hours on
I
it.
don't know, and I'm sure that I know this game has been in production for 50 years or whatever the fuck they're gonna tell us.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, come on, let me see a little fucking
yeah.
artistry.
Yeah, let me see it. Let me see somebody pulled over on a Cyclizar, and they're making him do just walk in a straight line.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody even goes on a wheel. Nobody even pops a wheelie in this damn game.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's totally true.
It's very upsetting to me.
Was that your second
Yeah,
one?
we'll call that mine. Yeah, go
your
ahead.
second one. All right. My third one, and this I think is probably out of the realm of possibility, but I would really appreciate it.
Right.
I'd like to be able to go inside some of those houses.
Yeah! Oh my god, that's such a good one. That's such a good one. That fucking that pissed me the fuck off. That they had all these houses, and I've been playing Pokemon 20 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And God, I've trained myself. You have to go to every.
You got to go to every house, see
talk
what's
to
there.
every person, talk to every
Yeah.
house, look in every fucking garbage can. And they make this new game. I'm a 25, 26-year-old man. And guess what?
It's done.
It's locked.
It's locked.
It's locked. They're fake. Nothing's in there.
They're all fake. I'll go so far as to say, give the people in the towns at least something to be doing.
Oh my
right?
god.
Yeah,
they're just kind of just.
Yeah,
It's horrifying.
It's never felt more like 28 days later.
That's
around
what
here.
I'm
It's
saying.
just like, wow,
North
what happened to
Korea.
yeah.
That's me. All the North Korea, well, my North Korean brothers and sisters.
All you guys watching out there,
All you guys
leave a comment if you want help.
What if we're the only channel allowed on the North Korean YouTube? It's just us. It's just it's us and like Ben Shapiro. It's us, Ben Shapiro, and like Try Guys.
Oh, they lost one of their guys.
They lost
over
one of
there.
their
Yeah.
guys,
Oh,
man.
no.
It's too bad.
Oh man, and
They lost Ned, and North Korea was like, at least we have bellhop. Oh, look, they're doing Gen 7 this week.
the old reliable.
Well, every Wednesday, 9 a.m., kids.
No, but yeah, that's my big thing. I don't know why you put all those houses in the Game Freak, and then let us go inside.
It's really crazy that you guys did that. But that goes back to what I'm saying about the artistry of it all.
Yeah.
Because it's very clear that they're like, all right, we'll build the houses. All right, okay, time to do the inside of the houses.
Oh shit!
When's the game supposed to come out? It comes out in November. It's like August. What if we just kept them locked? What if we kept them locked and I build a jungle gym in one of the cities? How about that?
How about here? They're all going to be locked, but we'll throw you a bone. In the Grass City, there's a big statue of Sunflora.
Even
Hey,
trade.
isn't that fun, gang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're beginning to venture into for sure isn't going to happen.
Sure.
But you know, we're on the cusp right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I want, and I've always wanted this. What has been my biggest problem with any Paradox Pokemon, design aside?
They're not wearing a big hat. No.
It's that my favorite thing about Pokemon is that you get it as a baby and you raise it up.
And you evolve it.
And
Yes.
you evolve it
Yes.
and it's yours the whole time.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And with a Paradox, they're unusable because you can only catch them at level 60 or whatever.
Yeah.
And they just sort of are what they are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I want to be able to raise a Pokemon and then take him into a little fucking room, press a button.
Oh, and it
collect some batteries,
Yeah.
collect a fucking rock,
Yeah.
and then go into a room and turn my fucking Pokemon into a Paradox Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I think that's really cool. But if they haven't done it yet, which is what they probably should have started with.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it now.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's just like, what if they bring more Paradox Pokemon? Yeah.
They'll definitely,
because that's probably another layup that we have to mention.
Yeah,
is
that they'll bring us. Is
Which
there
is
one that
cool.
you'd want to see? Is there like a Paradox
I
form?
can't think. I mean, again, I would much prefer that they give the starters Paradox forms
Yeah.
than whatever Terastallized thing that they intend on doing.
Sure.
I know that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I'd much rather an ancient Skeledirge.
Sure.
Or
No,
a
that would be-
futuristic Quaquaval.
Yeah.
Like, I'd much rather that.
Yeah.
That's way cooler to me, but I know we're going to get the fucking Terastallized forms, which I don't give a shit about.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of ones that would be cool to see, like something that could use a little love, maybe.
Yeah.
I thought something like an ancient Kingdra could be kind of cool.
An ancient
You
Kingdra?
know, yeah, like a Paradox big seahorse.
All right.
type thing.
Okay.
And I think that could use
Okay.
a little
I'm trying to think.
loving.
I'm trying. I need to. It's difficult to just think of all 800 Pokemon
Yeah.
and figure something out. I'm trying to think of something. Or how about this? Like an ancient Skarmory. Like you
Yeah,
take
yeah.
Skarmory and but he's like rock flying or
Well,
something.
so like I see Skarmory and I think, oh, that's the kind of thing where, like in the future version, like I know they would probably just make him a robot or whatever, but I think
Right.
it would be really cool if they went like balls to the wall with future Skarmory and it like turned into a giant like carrier, you know?
Oh.
And it like turned it like it was huge and it had rockets attached to the bottom of it.
Yeah,
or whatever,
I mean,
you know?
maybe. I don't know. So you're saying like Steel Fire or something like that?
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, like, yes.
You know, like whatever that stuff that the Avengers are like fighting on, like the big
Yeah.
floating ships.
Yeah, and or like maybe like another. This is a pivot, but like maybe something to do with like the Kabutops Genesect theory.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, that
Like,
would be
touch
cool.
upon that.
Yeah, touch upon that.
Or the
Hey,
like,
let's get a comment
what's-
from you. anything to say
Available
about
for
other
comment?
Kabutops.
no fucking who's the other one? Not Diancie. We were talking about Diancie a couple weeks ago.
Magirna?
Magirna.
Yeah.
Magirna.
Yeah, something.
Talk to me about Magirna.
Talk to me.
Pokemon.
Talk to
What
me about
say
Magirna.
you? Yeah.
Do you have any comments on the allegations?
Hunter Biden laptop. There's like a press conference coming for him about something.
Yeah,
something
about
or
the
other.
laptop.
I don't
What do you
know.
think they're going to find on there?
I
Pokemon
think-
Showdown
I,
account?
I think they found plenty on that laptop. I think they found a lot. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. I'm apolitical.
Hey,
folks.
apolitical?
Apolitical.
Apolitical? Asexual?
Yep.
No. So
What else you
that's
got?
yours.
Yep.
Let's see. I got another two. Let's go. 4. Okay. So yeah. So now we're moving into.
We're
now
moving
we're
into like the
crazy
pie in the
land.
sky.
I think they need to bring in more regional Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like I like regional versions, and we didn't get a lot of that this go around.
Yeah.
Because we had like the Paradox
the
stuff
Convergent
instead.
stuff.
The Convergent stuff, I'm like, yeah, I mean, this is kind of
This is an overlap.
this is
for me.
overlap, sure, for you, and this is definitely a layup. But I think I think they should have gone further with that kind of thing, and I think
it's crazy that they only did two
of the
Convergent
Convergent
forms.
ones. Yeah,
That's
crazy that.
It's insulting.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, and then they kind of mix it with like regional Wooper, you know.
Yeah, I am still challenged by
regional
what is
Tauros, you know, where it's like
right. It's still a challenge to me to like if someone was like, okay, Ryan, surprise essay question, what is the difference between regional forms and convergent evolution?
Yeah,
I cannot tell you.
There's
it
really
doesn't
not
make
one.
sense,
No,
right?
No, it's like I understood the regional thing. And then the Convergent
they're not
thing
related.
Kind of popped up. Yeah,
they're not related, but they Convergent are not related to the original things, I suppose. And then regional, they're cousins or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Wait, so is Wooper regional or Convergent? It's regional.
It's regional. Yeah, it's Paldean Wooper or whatever. But then he evolves in the Clodsire, which is a new Pokemon. See, it's all very confusing.
It's very wishy-washy,
yeah.
I'll say.
And I also think
something's a little suspicious.
A little convenient, don't you think? Oh, just they're two different types of things.
So you're telling me. Okay.
So and my big thing is if there's ever been a region that was demanding for a regional form, I think we need a Paldean Ludicolo.
Wow.
A Paldean Ludicolo.
So
and he has a big sombrero. It all comes around, folks.
I'll challenge you though.
Yeah.
What type would he be? What type can you make a Paldean Ludicolo that isn't grass water?
I think he
grass ground, and you make him a desert fucking cactus.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
But you already did that. We already shot your load with the fucking Tentacruel.
Yeah,
Toad-Scroll.
no, I mean
Toad-Scroll,
what I would whatever. Yeah, what is it?
Toad-Scroll.
Yes,
Toad-Scroll.
Toad-Scroll. No, I was thinking about this, and I could kind of see, like, I don't know if it's as interesting as of a type or anything like that, but if it was, well, then it kind of like veers into whatever Convergent thing is, because then I wanted something that looked like a pineapple type thing, but isn't, and it would be like it'd be like bug water or something like that.
Bug water.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you're getting out of grass, but I mean maybe. Or maybe dragon, because he's kind of based on like this weird reptile.
Oh yeah, a little Kappa man.
Okay, let's get a fan art design of a fucking Paldean Ludicolo. That's your homework for the week, kids.
I kind of like it because the thing is, I can't imagine him not being a duck.
Is he a duck though?
He's kind of got that bill thing.
That to me reads more, similar to...
That reads more pineapple.
It reads more newt to me. You know, there's something salamander for me. Newt Scamander.
It could be something like that. I always saw him as a little duck.
I see what you're saying. I don't know. I think he's a made-up thing.
He's a great Pokemon, too. I like that.
I think I rocked a Ludicolo like on my first playthrough. You know when you were a kid and you were too young to finish the game?
Yeah.
So you only went like 6 badges and you get stuck.
Yeah.
And then you take a month off and then you go back to it.
Yeah.
Ludicolo was that for me.
That's good.
Back in.
That's all he needs.
I wanted to make sure I squeezed that story into this episode.
Yeah, I'm glad we got that.
Anyway. Okay, so now we're moving fully into like bullshit, right? I don't know which one I should pick here. I'm going to pick one that makes me a little angry. Yeah. So you saw that Riddler Coup tweeted a picture of like a time machine thing.
Yeah.
Right? He tweeted that. And then he tweeted another picture of like shiny forms, and there was like Hisuian Zoroark or something, whatever. Yeah. And he said like you can evolve them after you deposit.
Yeah.
All of this has to do with Pokemon Home.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
My wish, what I want is I want nobody to talk about Pokemon Home ever again.
Yeah, you just want it to...
I don't give a single shit.
Yeah.
Just make everything cross-compatible. Let everybody let it be a fuck fest where all the Pokemon go back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't give a single fuck about Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Home, Pokemon fucking wipe your ass. I don't give a shit about any of it. It is the most boring Pokemon topic ever.
Yeah.
Just build something so that it's gone and done forever so that people aren't sitting on their asses saying, oh, I wonder if I'll be able to transform and I'll have the same ability. What a sad thing to put people through. I wonder if he'll keep his IV through the fucking transfer if I move it from What a sad fucking reality. To be talking about, oh, I wonder if my fucking Tauros can keep its fucking... Oh.
Yeah. I want to know. I want to know if my Tauros gets to hang out with it. It gets to keep its toothpick.
It just... Ew.
Yeah.
Just end it. Put people out of their misery,
Well,
Pokemon.
and then you pay for it. It's like a little paid for
That's
thing.
what I'm
That's
saying.
What
a sad
I'm kind of
scam.
by.
What a sad fucking crook fucking...
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Perp-ass organization. To fucking have
psyops.
people be... Yeah, exactly. Good Lord. It just, what a boring conversation when we should be talking about forms, new Pokemon, new types, a new attack.
Hey, a new attack. I want some new items. I want a little Hitachi.
I ever tell you?
I'm going to give my Pokemon a fleshlight to hold on
I ever
to.
tell you? There's nothing more emasculating than getting Invisalign.
Yeah.
Because on your first day, they say, okay, yes, no, this will be great. This is just a consultation. Just sit right there. Okay, all right, whatever. You sit down. Next thing you know, out of a pocket, a big-ass Hitachi they take. And they turn it on. They turn it on. It goes... and they shove it in your mouth, and they're peeling back your lips, and they're scanning your teeth.
It's that thing that, that scanner.
You're like, and then it's an intern, and then he's scanning, right? He's scanning right out. He's sticking his thing.
Yeah.
He's scanning, and he's looking at the computer. He goes, oh. He shoves it deeper into your mouth to fucking get a better scan. Nothing sadder.
Oh God.
And then he finally takes it out, and you're like, it's good.
Where do you go? You go to the dentist for that?
I went to like a bullshit. I mean, like some dentists do it.
Yeah.
It's like so Invisalign is its own company, and then like different dentists and orthodontists can opt into the service and kind of be like trained on it, right?
Couple of shills.
I know exactly.
Sellouts.
Exactly. So I went to Diamond Braces, which is just like the most bootleg. No offense, Diamond Braces did an okay job, but they are just a bootleg dentistry organization. Period. Stop. They are so bootleg. They're so bare bones.
Braces. Come on.
Yeah.
Braces.
I don't trust dentists.
No,
I don't.
But I trust them more than doctors.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, but you have a special pain.
I can't stand doctors.
I told you I've been having it's a sign of aging. I've been called to like go to the doctor. I've been forgetting things. I've been wetting the bed. No, I feel called to go to like a primary care physician for a check. I haven't had a physical in maybe 15 years.
It's crazy how you've gotten this far and you haven't.
It's crazy, but now I want to do it.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is I'm going to show up and they're going to be like, okay, yeah, you're fine. And I'm going to be like, no, I want to know if there's a tumor in my body.
Yeah.
Like, how can we search that?
You can't
and they're gonna
do that.
And they're going to be like, no, we're not going to do that. I was like, but you guys, there for sure tests that exists that you guys can scan my whole body.
Scan, like,
and they're like, we're not going to do that. And I was like, but what if I want it?
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised knowing you and how like into kind of the fitness thing and into all the health stuff that you haven't gone just to get your kind of levels on your whatever it is, sodium and your
it's because but that's the thing is like so many doctors. I have a fundamental disagreement with doctors about cholesterol. Yeah, doctors will tell me that I have cholesterol, but cholesterol has no impact on a human's health. Yeah, and I'm going to say that to a doctor, and they're going to be like, okay, so get the fuck out. And I'm going to be like, no, I just needed to know about the tumor. Yeah. That's the one thing that I need control over, the tumor. Man. So it's
my fifth thing is I think that we should have tumors in Pokemon.
What's your fifth
Pokemon? Thing? My fifth thing is I forgot I wrote this. Okay, this was just me being stupid, but I think it is funny. So everybody's talking about add some line. Let's add some line readings. Let's add talking.
Oh, some VO.
Add VO and all of it. And I agree. I think it's missing that. but I don't think it's the way you. Everybody's saying just get some get your favorite anime voice actor to go in and do it. No, no. What I want is and this is inspired because I've seen on Instagram I've seen the backstage recordings of the voiceover cast of Coco doing their character descriptions and whatnot.
Sure, yeah.
And then you see it matched up with the animation.
Right.
I think we should have some live action people added into the corner of the game. And I'm talking heavy hitters.
You're talking.
I want Joe Pesci. I think we get Idris Elba.
I think I hope that you take it one step further and you go full on that episode of like Rick and Morty or that episode of Community, and you go back and forth, and then the next gym battle, everybody's puppets. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think for a good chunk of it, I think you only need to get like 3 or 4 of them.
Okay.
Everybody, they can have the whole thing covered. Everybody covered with just a couple of voice actors. But every time when somebody speaks, I think I want the little PewDiePie Markiplier video corner in the corner that shows them doing it.
That's pretty good.
And I think you keep the same terrible animation that you have them doing. But then you have so and so. I'm telling you get John Mulaney. You get John Mulaney in the corner.
John Mulaney's back. He's always.
He's
going around. He's going around. I listened to the entire podcast he did with Theo Von. You know Theo Von?
No, I don't think
he's that. Yeah, you do. He's like that Southern comedian that has a mullet.
Oh yes.
And he's always when I was growing up,
yes,
my mother used to fucking start a fire with just a wet sponge and you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I befriended a possum growing up. Like that's his whole thing.
Yeah.
And he did a whole fucking podcast with John Mulaney, and I listened to the whole thing.
Have you seen the new special?
No, I haven't.
I watched the new special.
Was it good?
I think it's kind of shocking.
It's probably less funny and it's more interesting, right?
It's very interesting. There's some funny stuff.
I'm sure
there's some very funny stuff, and I kind of like it.
Yeah.
And he really opens up, which is he has a very funny bit. Now we're just going to be quoting John Mulaney bits.
Yeah.
He doesn't. One thing I will say, he doesn't feel like he does all the kind of la-da-da kind of thing anymore.
Okay,
like he kind of tries to do it. But it's not the same, which kind of makes you think like, wow, like so much of that must have just been coke.
Right.
Like so much of that version of him that we know was just cocaine.
Right.
So, but he has a very funny, like, kind of thing where he talks about his friend staging an intervention. There's a baby outside.
I know, there's a fucking baby.
Yeah. There you go. He talks about his friends staging an intervention for him. Have you seen this clip?
I haven't seen the stand-up clip, but I know the story of the intervention with like Seth Meyers.
When he says like he shows up,
Fred Armisen was
and
there,
he has a really funny bit where he says, he's like, listen, as far as interventions go, you're never going to top mine.
Right.
He's like, it was a who's who in comedy at my intervention. And then he has a very funny thing where he's like, he says, the thing that really ultimately convinces you is when you have Fred Armisen telling you, buddy, I think you need help. With no character voice, like no bit, no gag.
Yeah.
Like he's like, do you know how fucking terrifying that is to see a serious Fred Armisen?
Yeah. No. Oh my god. Yeah. No. I watched another interview he did with like Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
And he was like, apparently he tried to like leave he said, again, these are all just John Mulaney jokes. You can skip. We'll have a time code. You can skip it. No. But he goes, so this is what I landed on with them. I said, I'll go to rehab, but can I go Monday? And they said, no. He goes, but I need to pack. And they said, we packed for you.
Yeah.
And that's how they got him. And he said, let me tell you one thing. Never have 7 comedians pack a bag for you for 2 months of rehab. He said it was all just jackets and phone chargers and socks. Yeah. I hope my intervention one day is just as important.
I think it will be.
I hope so. That's gonna be a sad day. Yeah.
The thing, last thing about John Mulaney, because I think we can probably milk something of this.
Yeah.
One thing that I noticed, I knew he probably wasn't going to, but Louis C.K. talks about all the allegation, all that stuff. With him, in his stuff,
right?
And John Mulaney does not talk about the stuff with his wife.
That was my question. Does he talk about his wife?
He doesn't talk about his wife at all. No.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I was like, oh wow, that's.
But if you're not ready to talk about it, he's not ready to talk about it.
Yeah, and that's fine. He doesn't need to. He shares
it's
a lot, and he doesn't
true.
need to do any of it.
It's true. And he's got a baby. He's got a kid.
I know, and he doesn't really. He talks about having the baby,
but he posts on Instagram with the baby. And I mean, you can't hide his baby. It'd be crazy.
I could try.
Yeah.
But I think it's interesting that it's like.
Yeah, I don't blame him a lick. I don't know if I would though. But he's got to talk about it someday. Gary V.
Yeah, I think so.
Gary V. He's divorced his wife.
Yeah,
he posts pictures of him and his supermodel, and this guy talks about everything. He's talking about fucking anything that happens on the internet, but he won't talk about how he ditched his wife for this fucking supermodel. He doesn't want to comment on that yet. I want to hear about it. That's what I want to hear. Gary V, you want me to sign up for something? You want me to buy an NFT? Talk about the supermodel chick. I want to hear about it.
Because that's it's the interesting thing is when these people, because you feel like when you watch stand-up, you feel like, especially with these people that are really big, you feel like you get to know them. And then you watch something like this and you're like, oh, that was fake. So not you. None of that was you.
I know. You think people feel the same way about us? Our 1,000 subscribers.
1.15.
1.15,
baby. That's not bad.
Not good. It's not good.
So my goal for this year was 1.15.
That's good. Well, that's good. Well, you're early. Should we go back to Pokemon?
Yeah, what's your last one? That was my last one.
My last one is, and this is, I know for a fact it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But every gimmick, every addition, every tweak, every spin, all of them pale in comparison to Mega Evolution.
Oh, sure.
All of them fucking pale in comparison. I know I'm not going to get Mega Evolutions.
Yeah.
But give me a sign that one day they'll be back. Give me a sign. Give me a whiff. Give me an NPC saying, "Hey, that reminds me of Mega Evolution," so I can go. It's coming someday. But I just give me something to do with Mega Evolution because that was the best thing. It doesn't get better than fucking Megas.
Yeah,
it don't get better.
No, it really is crazy how they
peaked.
Dropped, they
shot their load.
It's astonishing.
Premature ejaculation.
To see something as jumping the shark as that. As so because then every single thing, I don't remember there being gimmicks before Mega Evolution. Of course there were. They had we were asking before. It's you would do you could have 3 people in a battle. No.
Yeah.
There for me, it was everything up to Gen 6
and then Mega.
They gave us a new type and you could evolve. You could evolve again? Are you kidding me?
And that's the craziest part is you're telling me that in a fucking focus group, 90% of people wouldn't just say, do that every year.
Yeah.
Just do that every year.
Yeah.
Add a new type and add Mega Evolutions. Yeah. And then everybody will be cool.
Yeah.
G-Max was that's what I'm saying. G-Max, cool, fine. Terastallized, fine, pretty cool, I guess. Z-moves, that was dumb. I mean, before, that's pretty dumb, but it was fine, I guess. Mega Evolution was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
fucking awesome.
Yeah. It was the gift of getting a new design and saving certain remember when Beedrill got the Mega Evolution and it was who the fuck ever used Beedrill before that? And now it's I'm gonna get this thing. Now. Yeah.
And it's oh my god, I love the fucking Mega Pinsir was fucking sick as hell.
Yes.
They just made it was such a good fucking thing.
Yeah.
Such a badass thing.
It was a great time. It was a great time.
You want to know my prediction for the next gimmick?
What's your
Gen
next
10?
Yeah, Gen 10.
My prediction, Gen Ben 10. You wanted to say a last name. My next prediction: Pokemon fusions.
I've been waiting for something.
I think that's what's coming.
I think that's when you get me back in.
I think that's the one thing that could top it, but even so, I think I'm good with Megas.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be
People
sick.
really like, have you seen, like, I've seen the people make, like, the own fusion kind of Pokemon type thing. Like, they do it their own, and they have, like,
yeah.
that does it
There's
for them or
that website
yeah,
or whatever. Yeah.
That's, I love
that shit too, man. I love
yeah.
all fan art, man. You got any fan art in the comments? Show us some fan art. We'll share it on the pod.
Yeah,
I would love for enough people to send fucking Pokemon fan art so that all we have to do for an episode, it'd be a week off. It'd be a week off. Is just if we had 20 pieces of fan art. It would be embarrassing if they sucked. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, it's a shorter one. It's 45 minutes.
I think that's good.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. I reply to every single comment. I took like a week and a half off, but I did. I went through and I replied to every single. Alex thought he got me. He replied and he said, I thought I had you. No. Sir. I replied to every single comment. Let us know what you want to see next.
Alex.
Shout out to Alex. We gotta give Alex a special, but let's do the goodbye and then we'll say a special thing about Alex. Leave a comment what you want to see next, or just say hi because you can talk to us. It's fine.
Yeah.
If you're listening on any of the audio apps, whether it's Apple, Spotify, the future, the time machine that'll be in the DLC. If you're listening on one of those, I'll tell you what you do. You leave 5 stars, 5-star reviews. Type something up. Say something like, these are all recycled ideas. Type maybe these are all recycled ideas. And I would agree with you. Give that 5 stars or a 4-star. We'll accept 4-star. If you want to do 3 stars, I'm having a little bit of a hard time right now. So maybe don't do that. Just if you have any constructive criticism, anything you want to say, I'll tell you what you do. You type it into an email bellhopproductionsllc@gmail.com. With all your constructive criticism, we'll take it, we'll digest it, we'll implement it. Or you can send your video editing reel. We need video editors, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do.
But hey, and then if you want to say, hey, man, fuck all that. I just want to give you guys money. This is what you do. You go into our Teespring down in the description below. You buy a fucking t-shirt. You buy a mug. You buy a tote bag. You get whatever the fuck you want. More designs coming soon. Hopefully.
We had some good suggestions.
It's true. And if you don't want to do that, we have other stuff, don't we?
Oh, we sure do. So first off, before any of that, go in the comment section. Write what you want to see in the DLC. Because all this is made up except for the live action actors being implemented. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen.
It's true.
So type in what you want to see in there, because we're very interested in all that, and genuinely, it's probably better than what we came up with.
I have an idea for a series for us.
Do you really?
Yeah, but you go ahead and finish your pitch.
We'll pitch that at the end of it.
Yeah.
So last Saturday, I know none of you watched, but we did have the season finale of the first campaign of Dungeon Hops. So go, and if you love the channel, if you like this, if you like us, check out that. Give that a little bit of love. It's really funny, guys, especially the last episode. I don't know if you watched it.
I watched most of it. Yeah, I'm not all the way through.
I think it's very funny.
It's really funny stuff.
Yeah, so give that out and check out, the people over at Missing Role Player Found. They're near and dear to us.
I call them the old Q and the old E.
The Q and E.
Q and E.
QAnon. If you so once you're finished with that and you've watched all the content on our channel, well, you better believe that there's some other channels for you. If you like something a little spooky, scary, skeleton-esque, check out 3 Ways to Survive.
How many?
Not 1, not 2, not 4, but 3 Ways to Survive. Except for that one episode with Lee Esposito.
That was never edited.
That was never edited. That was 4 Ways to Survive.
Yeah, it was.
It's we go through scary stories that we find on the internet, creepypasta, all that. Jesus Christ.
Great googly moogly.
r/no sleep. And we go and we look and we find our way to survive them. It's jolly good fun, I'd say. And if you can get it up to 100, I promise I'll edit something. I'll get
r/no sleep. As someone who's not a member of creepypasta, I was like, is that a porn joke?
Yeah, no, that's the name of the Reddit.
r/amateur comes.
Find your way. Hey, that's the different kind of 3 ways to survive.
That's for Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, hey. And if you don't want to do it, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, we've got another fucking Let's Play.
Interesting.
check out another fucking Let's Play,
God.
because I'll tell you, that's some kind of study.
It's something, bro.
Go over there and check it out and see what you think of it. It's us playing. It's 4 videos of us playing video games.
It's funny stuff.
It is funny.
They're
it is very
videos.
funny.
It's just nobody cares.
Yeah. Well, go check them out. Do it for me.
Yeah, that's true.
And you wanna pitch your idea? Or
My thing is, I'm inspired by what you said. How funny would it be if, on top of a playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, we also did the VO ourselves?
Oh, great. Yeah, no, if we did
if we did the VORs, like every time there was a cutscene, every time there was a whatever, we did the VO, but we did it like proper. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be really funny.
No,
I
that
just
would be
don't know
very
if we have the resource. I think we would need a video editor to help us out, to help chip away.
Yeah.
But I might really want to do that.
There's a lot of really fun characters
really
that we
funny.
could do.
Yeah.
I want to be that really tall wrestler girl. All right. Well,
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Huh?
Yeah. You got anything else to say?
I sure don't.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
See ya.
The red hair one? You think this is red?
It says ginger.
Is it really?
Yeah.
This is so fucking dumb. Oh, there's like shit in my mouth.
I know. Oh, God. All right, ready?